What's up, everybody? It's Greg from Bettors Delight. Mike's here, too.
Hi, how are you?
We just wanted to give you some info real quick from our friends at Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, and Blue Chew's tablets help men combat all forms of ED.
Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office. Mike, I know that's not your deal.
I'm not a fan of doctor's visits.
And you're the king of awkward conversations. Well, guess what? Those are gone, too.
Yeah, the process is really simple. Sign up at bluechew.com. You consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive that prescription within days. Best part, done online. You avoid all that awkward conversation.
Yeah, no trip to the pharmacy. It comes right to your door. Discreet packaging. You're good to go. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredients and strength for your prescription.
And the best part is, which is perfect for someone like Greg who hates swallowing pills, the Blue Chew's tablets are chewable.
Yeah, no need to have to worry about trying to swallow any of those pills or anything like that. You can chew Blue Chew without any issue. The tablets are also made in the USA, prepared and shipped directly, so it's even cheaper than going to the pharmacy as well. We have a special deal for our listeners. You can try Blue Chew for free when you use our promo code DELIGHT at checkout. Just pay the $5 in shipping, and you're getting it for free. That's bluechew.com, promo code DELIGHT, to receive your first month free. Let's get to the episode. What is up, everybody? Episode 80, Bettors Delight, back in action, ready to go. Everybody's here. Finally, we had to delay several hours to get this started, but we are here. We're ready to go. And fellas, not only is everybody here, but everyone, including the special guest pickers, are in the negative. Mike, horrendous week, minus 13 plus units.
Just couldn't find the winners. I jumped in the darts. Cullen makes that last thing. I'm still in the positive. Got a few tough losses. The GOAT retired. Tough loss there for JJ. But yeah, it was a tough one. Tough overall. We'll be back though. Not worried.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Joe Cullen missing the double 16 to close out the Premier League was a rough one for your future in that.
I was gutted,
for sure,
to say the least.
Were you gutted?
I was
Couldn't
gutted.
imagine.
Exactly.
Speaking of gutted, the bucket has to be gutted. Serving up a negative week for Matt. Welcome back.
Yeah, no, good to be back. I am the mop to his bucket. Shout out the bucket. I appreciate you. Thank you for doing the Lord's work last week, stepping in for me in a time of need when I truly needed it. I appreciate you, Bucket, and everything that you do for me and my family to keep the bread on my table.
Oh, God.
Shout out the Bucket. I told him I'd shout him out. Shout out the Bucket.
Right.
He had
Congratulations.
He had some great horse picks this week. Ask him about his horse picks. I got a few of his horse picks right now. He's got
no horse picks from the Bucket.
He's got employee owned on the second race. I don't know what's the name.
I don't know where. It doesn't matter.
Chinese Racing League. I don't know.
Mark, you slowly but surely creeping ever so closer to being below Matt, which is nearly astonishing considering where you were just a few weeks ago. But a solid minus 4 week.
Not bad. Comparably to some others, but I was one Costa Rican goal away from having a pretty good week.
Yeah, you were also one disallowed goal from going over in the Costa Rica game.
Yeah, that's also true. But I'm gonna focus on the fact that New Zealand had a red card and Costa Rica did nothing after that and should have scored 2, 3, maybe 4 goals to save my week, but they didn't. I'm just happy Matt's back, and that's pretty much it. That's the only benefit.
Why? One of the only people you did better than last week was Zed. Zed went minus 5.78 units on the drop-in. Not great.
Because it's Matt this week and not the Bucket.
The Bucket will never appear on the show.
No.
That's what you think. But next week, live from his headquarters at the Creamery in Penn State. Am I delayed? What is going on?
He just camps out
you're just
there.
not fun. Not as fun. Not as funny as you think you are.
The Creamery in Penn State, starring the bucket and the mop.
Oh God, it would
And
be
the
the worst
janitor.
CBS sitcom.
And the janitor.
The worst CBS sitcom you could possibly have.
Worse than Bob and Abishola?
Bob Hart's Abishola.
Bob Hart's Abishola.
I mean, to be fair, Bob Hart's Abishola has to be better than Be Positive.
What the hell is Be Positive?
It's Thomas Middleditch. He gets like I don't know how he somehow contracts like some sort of disease through an operation. I don't know.
Is
I
that the
have
guy
no
from the
idea.
McDonald's commercials?
No, it's the guy
He's like,
from Silicon
McNuggets,
Valley.
McNuggets. First of all, it is Thomas Middleditch. Chris, pull up the video. He's like, McNuggets, McNuggets, what? McNuggets, McNuggets, what? Ketchup and mayo. Ketchup and mayo.
That's a good one.
Oh, dipping in that barbecue sauce. Dipping in that barbecue.
Isn't it I'm into nuggets, y'all? Isn't that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you sang the completely wrong song.
What did I sing?
You just kept yelling.
I think that's
doing.
part
I
of
don't
it.
know what it is. That's definitely
That was
not
so
it.
gifable for Greg right there. I can't wait to see that.
Chris, pull up, show us the nuggets, Chris. Oh, here it is. That's Thomas Middleditch, star of shows like HBO Silicon Valley. And he's doing it, right? He's doing the show. He's doing the McNugget. There it is, McNuggets, McNuggets, what? And it was some sort of this. When did this come out? Oh, 03?
I mean, it's gotta be. It looks
does.
old.
It looks like Mikey's camera.
03. True. Not great. Mike is filming on a note. It's a
happened
Nokia
again?
flip phone. He just Mike
It
close
happens
out
every time.
Mike close out Snake so we can see you.
Dude, I'm
You can't have Snake open while you're still filming.
I'm so happy we've reached the silliness quota already. 5 minutes in.
True.
Yeah, the bits are back.
2007, Thomas Middleditch, classic. He's been in a lot of good stuff, actually. Silicon Valley.
Say it again.
Silicon Valley
Be positive.
fell off. Silicon Valley fell off very hard after TJ
Hushmanzada.
Miller left.
Yes.
Not
from
Hushmanzada.
What is okay? He's been
Spoiler.
in Captain Underpants. You did
Oh,
season 3. You spoiled it.
Ruined it.
Search
Absolutely
Party.
ruined it.
Soiled it.
I was trying to think. I couldn't think of what that was.
He's in Fun Size. It's interesting.
There's no way that's a good movie.
He's in The Campaign. That was pretty good. Oh, I want to see Sonic 2. I saw that came out.
I did see it.
Need to get it. Was it
Yeah,
good?
I mean, I would recommend it if you could watch it at home, which you can.
Did you watch it?
I did. I watched it with my 2-year-old, and he showed no interest.
Mark watched it at a closed Wendy's by himself.
me and
Reggie
Reggie.
Miller, Reggie Bush.
Dude, he just won't leave. They keep eating
Dude,
breakfast.
that would sound. Dude, sign me up. Sign me up. Wendy's breakfast with the Reggies and that. Yeah, I'm in. Sonic 2. It was good. It was good. It continued the story from Sonic 1 nicely, and
Oh, so if I don't watch Sonic 1, will I be lost?
I don't.
No, that was a sitcom.
No, that didn't really hit much.
It wasn't a sitcom. It was a bad one. Continue.
Are you talking about that show with the girl pitcher? That really wasn't. That one took off.
Wait, no, I almost said Pitch Perfect. Was that it?
No,
No,
that's
it's just
not
Pitch.
it. It's the one on Fox.
It was
Yeah,
called
I think it was just
Yeah,
called
Pitch.
Pitch.
Yeah, that was a pretty
I don't
good
think you'll
one.
be lost. I mean, it's a kids movie, so you'll pick it up. You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I
I saw the first one. I
Oh,
liked it.
why'd you ask
Why would you
that?
ask that question?
Wait,
For
what?
our listeners. All right, listeners, show of hands. Have you seen the first Sonic?
I'm
I'm also a listener, so and a viewer.
I can't imagine the continuity from Sonic 1 to 2 is that important. It seems like it's the same. It's going to be Dr. Robotnik versus Sonic. Knuckles is probably
Knuckles,
in it. That's
Knuckles
probably where we're
is
at.
in it. Tails is in it. I feel like I can say those things without spoiling it because they're in all the advertisements. So
I saw rejected jokes on Twitter. He did the John Ralphio, like he goes the worst. I saw he pulled that out in Sonic 2 as well. So just like in Parks and Rec, it was like a nice. So maybe they're in the same
Possibly.
universe, huh?
there are multi universes, as we learned
per
in
Spider-Man.
Sonic 1, though, as well.
And Doctor Strange. Did you guys
Don't spoil that.
Chris, when did Doctor Strange come out? Can we spoil that?
I mean, guys, hang on. I haven't seen Iron Man 1. Do I need to see Iron Man 1 to understand Doctor Strange?
Let's just say there's a guy from The Office in the newest Doctor Strange movie.
Let's just leave it at that.
Kevin plays the Hulk.
Now that's very funny.
Kevin is the Hulk from a different universe.
We should be filming this right now.
All right. Well, now that we've got our Sonic 2 review, which I didn't expect, along with our Marvel recap.
Two thumbs up.
Well,
Sonic review. 2 thumbs up.
All right. Oh, okay.
I know it makes sense. It's for the viewers.
I do love that Robotnik's nickname is Eggman. Like, you have a great. This is Wolf the Dentist Stanton
territory. Yeah, yeah, it is.
It's like you have a great last name and first name. You don't need a nickname. Like, you're Robotnik, but you're also Eggman.
And
it's great. But it fits so well. Also, for the viewers, speaking of, if you want to see Mark deliver his Sonic 2 review, you can go to the Underdog YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/theunderdog. Weekly episodes on video. They are up there. Matt's jersey collection back in action. Mike's filmed on a mac and cheese video quality. It's all there, ready to go.
I got a new spatula.
See my jersey?
And,
is it specifically for mac and cheese?
So it's different. So it's got 2 layers to it, right? So do you guys like
so
fried
you bought
eggs?
tongs?
Spatula
No.
You purchased tongs?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Do you guys like fried eggs? I'm a fried egg guy. It's not a lot
They
of
are
calories.
hard to cook.
So to flip
Not
it, if you to get under it, there's a top part and you squeeze it, like
Does that ruin?
It squeezes. No, but it's only on the outside.
So it's specifically
So it's got
for
like a
eggs.
hole.
So it's flat and then outside. And the listeners can see me doing the outside. And then you just squeeze it and you just flip right over. And then you don't crack the yolk while you're just going.
Yeah.
Like
That's always one of my issues. I always crack at least one, and it ruins it because I have to eat that one because I'm the one that makes it. So.
Yeah. Oh, you can't be serving
cook.
up. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, let it cook for like an extra 15 seconds before you scoop that. You won't have the issue.
That's where you.
It'll still be runny. It'll still be runny before you flip it, bro. I used to be a short order cook.
Okay. The thing
Six
is, I usually mess up the first one.
Mark would be a short order cook. You're a tall order cook. What are you talking about,
bro? It's every week with you. And last week you weren't even here, and I went like. Zed stepped in right for you. It got me again with like looking like the guy that's his picture, but I don't. Just so everybody knows, I don't look like that guy. He sends me pictures of all these people I look like. None of them look alike. They're all from different backgrounds and different races and ethnicities. And he's like, Mark, this is you. And I'm like, this is completely different than the last person you sent me.
I'm telling you, it's like mediocre facial hair. No regular hair. Like, you're going to look like everybody that's like that. It's Dude, Larry David. Larry David has, like, the bit about...
I feel like I'm a chameleon. I just look like any bald person that has facial hair.
Marky, chameleon.
I don't know
about that one.
You got to work on the the tempo there.
You didn't have the rhythm.
The rhythm, that's what I was... Yeah, the cadence was horrible.
I've seen you sing that at a Bennigan's in New Jersey, Mike. You don't have the rhythm or the cadence.
Whoa. I hit that.
At midnight at a Bennigan's somewhere in the depths of New Jersey, Mike sang that song, and it was awful.
That was my choice for karaoke.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a guy on this podcast that once sent videos of him singing Bob Seger at karaoke and thought he was doing well.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha.
It was...
He got a trophy.
Some of the worst.
I won like a ceramic plate. It's somewhere in this house. Like, the gift was like a ceramic art plate. And I was like, yes, sir. 3rd place, baby. 3rd place.
It's right next to his state championship rings.
I mean... You got to display those types of things. I understand that.
One of those is more important, and I'm not talking about the plate.
Jesus. Well, now that we've gotten into Matt's karaoke awards and through all of that,
What's your karaoke song, Greg? Mine's Turn the Page. Mike's is Karma Chameleon.
I don't have a karaoke
Zed's is
song.
Happy Birthday because he doesn't know how to sing. What about you, Mark?
I don't know. I'd have to think. It's been
Greg?
a while.
Oh, you're going to
been
say
a
it's been a
while
while?
by
Yeah,
Snake.
it's been a while.
I might do that.
You big Aaron Lewis guy?
Maybe Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. That's a good one to get into. It's got some slow and then some nice, tempo to get the crowd going.
Okay. It's an exciting song. I can see it. Chris, what about you?
I mean,
Sitting on the Dock of Bay. Okay. Understandable. That's a good one. Greg?
You have a choice yet,
I mean,
Greg?
I it's more than a feeling, but I only air band it. I don't actually sing any of the words.
Oh,
So-
I do. I only dance to Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe.
Understandable. All right, now that we've gotten all, that is not it.
I can't
That's
do it. I
definitely
did
not
the
it.
Say,
I did
You
the
did-
chicken
yeah.
dance. I don't even
You were nowhere close.
It kind of looked like the Fortnite dance, too.
That was a big deal.
That's
That
what
was
they
a
based
big
it off.
deal.
Are you doing a joke, Mike?
No.
You know, you know the dance by Turk. Two
Oh,
Voices by Belle.
yes. I didn't hear what you said at first.
Yeah.
And wasn't there?
But that's what
Took
it's
you a while to
from.
put that
weren't
together.
there legal issues?
No, it's
Because
two
they
and
didn't
two.
ask about it. They just did it.
No, there was no. He wanted royalties. He didn't get any. They were like, "Nah, dude, too far away." It was a statute of limitations thing, like corn and mustard, custard last stand, like a statue. Something to do with the statue.
Gotcha.
All right. Now that we've figured out
What's
all
your
of
favorite
Donald-
statue?
Now that we figured out all of Donald Faison's legal challenges to Fortnite, we're going to dive into some actual picks. Bovada Sportsbook, tons of opportunities, tons of picks. Maybe, just maybe, week 15 of season 3 is that first week I can get into the positives. A lot going on in the sports world. We'll kick it off. Major League Baseball. There is just not a ton of games out just yet so far. Thursday baseball, especially in the summer, it's the days off for a ton of different teams. But, Mike, I'll go to you first.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the Guardians. Well, I had college baseball up to go through after, but I'm going to go with the Guardians.
We'll go back.
minus
We'll
one.
come back to that.
Yeah, Guardians minus 125 against the Rockies. Oh, they moved to minus 130. Tristan McKenzie on the mound. Ball will be flying out there in Colorado, so I'm going to take the Guardians.
I'm on the Rockies, plus 108. So
I don't like that. I'm on the
Go ahead,
Rockies.
Mark.
I'm on the Rockies with you. The plus 105, now 108. It seemed like it was too small of a line because the Rockies stink and the Guardians aren't half bad. So I feel like that's a rat line, Mike. Is that what you would consider a baseball rat line?
Yeah, I don't have one yet for the term there, but I guess it's close enough.
I like the Rockies plus 108.
A brat line?
A brat line.
Like
Yeah,
a
we're not
bratwurst?
talking about the
Baseball.
Brewers yet.
Bratwurst? Yeah.
Baseball bratwurst? What does baseballs and bratwursts have to do with each other?
Really, it's just the
It's
Brewers.
like
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well-
It is just the Brewers. I was just thinking Frank's at the ballpark, bro. But I guess,
Shout out Randall
How many
Simon.
Franks do you know?
really just one. Just one.
All right, Matt, what do you have in baseball?
Give me the Blue Jays. Minus 1.5, minus 120 against the Orioles. The Orioles did call up someone recently, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to do okay.
Adley
Are you
Rutschman.
talking about Oregon State's own Adley Rutschman?
Nah, there was a different guy. I don't know. I watched this guy on Twitter or on TikTok. He's really funny. Taco Bell Queen. It's his brother. He's a big O's fan. He was all pumped about someone else getting up on the O's. So he's super happy about it. I think the O's are going to do good, but I don't think they're going to beat the Jays.
All right, I'm going to take the Boston Red Sox minus 150. The A's stink. I think that's pretty obvious.
I'm on that same Blue Jays pick as Matt. I'm also on the
minus
Red.
1.5.
Yeah, I'm also on the Red Sox, but I'm minus 1.5 plus 135.
I'm also on that, Mike. But I'll tell you, starting my
The
two
Athletics
picks.
stink.
My two picks, though, match Greg's. Not the way you want to start the week.
I mean, I didn't take the minus
I
1.5.
know, but still, I'm on the Red Sox. You're on the Red Sox. You've had 50.
I had a better week than you.
15 straight
week.
losing weeks. Shut up.
14.
I mean,
14. This is week 15.
What about the week
Question.
before?
I thought this was episode
I'd have to
80.
go back into the archives. No, that's impossible to go find.
I have
It's
a
the Jerry
question.
Rice episode.
Oh, true.
Jerry Rice.
He wore number 80.
Was his
Sure. Yeah, Jerry Rice episode. Okay.
That's not that crazy.
No,
I
this
just-
is not
I
crazy
don't
to
know.
take. What I was going to say is
I
we
didn't say it
we
was.
did curse the Red Sox last week with the podcast special, and the
Oh,
Angels
God.
broke their 14-game losing streak because of us,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
How funny was it with the...
Wait, did
The
you guys
Madden?
see the Mohawk
Yes.
thing?
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
That
bad.
was the
Did you
funniest
talk
thing
about
ever.
that?
No, but that's
We
hilarious.
did not, because it happened on
came
like
out in between
Sunday.
episodes.
Yeah.
So funny. Oh my. So for the listeners who don't know, Joe Madden.
Joe.
Who's
I don't
Joe
know.
Madden?
Joe, isn't
He's the guy from
isn't
Good
Joe
for
from
Charlotte.
Delco? Or he's the local guy. I'll leave it at that.
He is from somewhere around here.
Okay, all right. So Joe Madden, they're on like a 10-game losing streak. They're doing terrible, and he like is trying to rally the troops. He's like, I got to get these guys behind me. He goes to his local Sports Clips, gets a mohawk haircut, ready to go. Shows up at the front door. His key doesn't work. He just has a mohawk, trying to get everyone rallied around him. He's like, look, I'm Mohawk Joe. Nice to meet you. You remember me from high school. I'm Mohawk Joe. Like, he walks in, and he's like, you got to come to the principal's office. And they fire him, literally. Doesn't even get to show the players his cool mohawk. Literally now just has a mohawk. Do you
Has
think
he posted
still
the
has
picture?
it?
I was going to say, has he posted the picture
I
or
don't
did he
know.
just shave it off, like sadly in the
You just-
mirror? Or he's just like in
crying, shaving it.
He's just in the mirror in his office after he has it. He's just like, I'm going to make somebody in here clean it up as he's just shaving it onto the ground.
He's like, that girl is poison.
Oh my god.
He's just
Dude,
crying his eyes.
Such a good story.
I mean, I would feel worse if he wasn't already a World Series champion millionaire.
Yeah.
But
such a good story. So good.
does he have a ring?
Yeah, he went with the Cubs.
Yeah.
The Cubs.
Oh, true.
For the record, he's from Hazleton, PA. Luzerne County, right next to Delco.
Great
Close.
cheese. Great cheese out of Luzerne.
Okay, great
Shout,
cheese.
shout out Luzerne's cheese. They got good dairy farms out there.
I feel like that's true.
Shout out Laverne from Scrubs. It rhymes with Luzerne.
Laverne again. Rest in peace, Laverne. She died.
R.I.P.
in the show.
Yeah, R.I.P. Laverne. I'm taking the
then-
Mets minus 140. R.I.P. the Phillies. They stink.
Big win today.
Subs.
Big win today.
Walk-off home
Big
run
win
for
today.
your...
Very big win.
Best
The
catcher in
biggest bummer of
baseball.
the day was the biggest bummer of the day was I was watching the game and had to leave to go pick up the kids from daycare as Stubbs came to bat, and daycare has zero service, so obviously I was picking them up too, so I couldn't watch on my phone. I got out of the car, got back in with them, was driving home, and had 94-1 on, and they're like, Phillies win 3-1, and I was like, what? It's ridiculous.
You would have thought daycare would have been streaming that for you.
I know, you would have thought that. Have it on the TV when you walk in.
There's a teacher walking around with a little plasma on her head. Like, just like, oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. The 3-year-olds really love Around the Horn.
We got a tie game in the hockey game right now.
Oh wow.
Okay,
do.
We're recording a podcast.
Oh, wait. Right now.
Are there any more MLB picks?
I got MILB
I got
picks.
KBOL picks.
Okay, so I was going to move to college baseball, but do we actually have any other picks, or can we go to college baseball?
I have only college baseball.
Okay, then let's dive into a College World Series starting this week. The 8 teams named for Omaha. We'll go right to them very quickly. Mike, where are you starting out in college baseball?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Texas, minus 130 over Notre Dame.
I'm also on that.
Everybody's high on Notre Dame because they beat Tennessee, who's like the best. They were like touted as one of the best college baseball teams ever.
Tennessee got humbled.
They did
were
get
a
humbled.
cocky team all season. I've never seen a team get more humbled. I love it, dude. I'm so happy. You don't belong here with us. We are the Omaha 8. Have you seen the Ole Miss shirts they're selling right now? They say Omaha because we belong. So I'm not buying that shirt because I'm waiting to buy the Ole Miss national championship shirt a couple
Makes
weeks
sense.
from now. So saving
Auburn,
my money.
minus 110. Easy money.
War
Actually,
Eagle.
Yeah. Auburn minus 110. piece of cake.
Just like it was a piece of cake for Auburn against the Beavs.
Beavs couldn't get it done. What do you want me to say?
And then they're going to tear
Auburn's
Matt's
a better
heart out
team.
next.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's fitting. I'm assuming Ole Miss is on your card.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I really like Bovada. I like what they do here. I don't like that they have Ole Mississippi as the.
Ooh, that's bad omen.
It's weird. It's weird. Ole Mississippi is not what I want to see. But yes, I'm taking Ole Mississippi -1.5 plus 135, and at -130, and I'm taking over 11. Tim Elko, baby, my captain, is going to hit so many home runs. Ole Miss hit 99 home runs this year. First in the SEC history to do that. This team hits baseballs just like anyone else and ever did. That didn't make sense. But they're a good baseball team. We hit the ball. Tim Elko, Chatinier, Rodriguez. We're good to go, baby.
All right, Mark. Anything in college baseball?
I'll start in the game that hasn't been mentioned yet. I'm on Stanford -120 over Arkansas. Stanford can also hit the ball. They're smarter than Arkansas, and I just like the Cardinal here.
I'm on
Taking
Stanford
Arkansas
there
-1.
too.
I'm on Arkansas -120.
We just got to
Stanford -120 for both of you guys.
Yeah, Stanford's pitching's a little iffy, but they do hit the baseball, so they just got to score more runs than Arkansas.
Yeah, score more runs than the other team. Keys to the game.
Exactly.
It's definitely a key. I'm also on Oklahoma -135 against Texas A&M in that opening.
I'm on
matchup,
I'm on
of
the
actual
Aggies
World
there.
Series.
I'm on Texas A&M at -105.
Did they beat? No, they won for you.
They won for me last week.
They won for Mike.
For me.
That's who it was.
They won in the bottom of the 9th or something like that.
Yeah, it was a walk.
The ECU Pirates won for me and then proceeded to lose the next two to Texas.
Yeah, well, he doesn't care about that. The coach for ECU is there to grow and have young men do well, not win baseball games. I may have misinterpreted the article. There's a chance I misinterpreted the article, but it said something probably way more like actually good.
No, I mean, I feel like you
than the way I painted it.
I feel like you got the point across. You probably did say something close to that. Like I'm here to.
Yeah, but definitely more motivational than what I.
No, yeah, yours sounded super.
Does that does that get us through all the baseball talk?
I have the Ole Mississippi plus 600 to win it outright,
and I have Stanford plus 450 to win it outright. The Cardinals
outright. You said Stanford plus 450.
Yep.
Plus 450 outright. All right.
I'm gonna throw the Longhorns on my card at -130 as well because I just don't like Notre Dame, and now it's almost a podcast special. So, Matt.
All right.
What?
No, never mind. I was trying to get you to go on.
The ball was in Matt's court.
Sorry, Notre Dame's a more relevant school than any Philadelphia school besides Nova. So that's all I heard.
Does Notre Dame have it? Never mind.
Does Notre Dame
Nothing.
Have
I was going to say something that I was obviously going to be totally backfire on me, so I'm not going to say.
Say it.
I have the KT Whiz Wit.
Notre Dame has a movie about Rudy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so you know me too well that I was going to say something about hustle and Rudy.
I mean, here's the real debate: is Sean Astin a better football player than Adam Sandler as a basketball player? The answer is yes.
Real, right?
Well, Greg, you just ruined. I bet Mike $100 that Mark was going to make the Adam Sandler joke being the best basketball player Temple ever had. So you just ruined it by saying that. But I do think Rudy is a better athlete than Adam Sandler and Kenny the Jet Smith at Temple.
True. Rudy was offsides.
Temple.
Doesn't Joe Montana hate Rudy or Joe Young? Who is he?
It's Joe Young.
He just convinced Steve Young. Steve Young
I
and
don't know
Joe
what's
Montana.
going on.
Did you guys know this came up like 4 times this weekend? Did you guys know that Brigham Young's actually a real guy?
I did not know that. That's crazy.
I did.
Mike golfing this weekend turns to us. He's like, "Yo, do you guys know Brigham Young's a real person?" And we're like, "Yeah, man. Like we knew that, sure." And then he proceeds to go, "It's crazy. That's come up like 3 or 4 times this weekend. It's like, have you brought it up in conversation? Like,
Every time?
Has this just been your lead-in to talk to people?
And he goes, yeah.
I may have brought it up like 2 or 3 out of the 4 times.
So somebody told. So the first time was him learning that Brigham Young was a
Yes,
person.
exactly. I learned it on Thursday.
It's crazy how this keeps coming up. What are the odds people keep talking about this in different groups that I'm in? I just happen to be the one saying it.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That's incredible.
unbelievable.
Before we leave baseball, did you get my KT Wiz?
KT
All right, good.
Wiz against the SSG
Yep,
Landers.
and I'm also
minus
I'm taking the
105.
Hanwha Eagles plus 115. And then it's going to be a Korean pack plus 320. Wiz Wit Eagles. Philly special in Korea.
The Water Wiz.
The Water Wiz. KT Wiz and the Hanwha EAGLES Eagles.
What was the parlay?
Plus 320.
Plus 320. All right, we got to go to the world of soccer. Not a ton going on in the world of soccer. Nations League is either on a break or completely wrapped up.
It
I'm
just
not really
finished,
sure
I believe.
100%.
They got two rounds or 2 more games in September.
So not a ton going on in the world of soccer. The MLS is around, and that's where I'll start. For some reason, I just enjoy losing in that. The LA Galaxy minus 135 against Portland, and the Union minus 165 against Cincy. Put them together plus 180.
Perfect. I'm on
Mike,
both of those. Put them together. Throw them back. I won them all.
You're taking all 3 of those?
Yep. I had the Union and Galaxy both
appreciate
written
this.
down, so I'll bring it back.
I don't appreciate this because last week you absolutely jumped on my picks and just torpedoed them into the ground.
Just
So-
incorrect. I had the Red Bulls and the Revolution written down last week.
Mark, are you on the exact same
I'm on
picks?
the Union and the Galaxy as well, so you might as well add the parlay. Add it. Let's go.
I hate this already. Matt, anything in soccer?
I'm taking the best team in America, baby. CF Montreal minus 110 over Austin FC.
Dude, the bits are back. I love it.
I mean, yeah, the bits being back.
What is CF though? Why isn't it
Club de
FC.
Football, because they speak French.
Yeah. It's French.
like Daniel Day-Briere?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis. Is he Canadian?
I don't know.
There will be blood.
Lincoln.
Real Salt Lake versus San Jose minus 115. Orlando City versus Houston minus 115. The Orlando Salt Lake parlay plus 250 coming back. Mark, anything else?
Yeah, I'm on the.
I have the
Mike,
over in that game.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just have the over in
Which
that
one?
in that Houston Orlando City game, over 2.5 minus 118. Just wanted to get that in there. You can go now, Mark.
All right. I'm going to take the Columbus Crew at minus 140 against Charlotte FC.
Dude, I picked against Charlotte a few weeks ago, and they, for some reason, aren't as bad as they should be.
That was
for
last
being, like, an
week.
expansion.
That was the Red Bulls game last week.
Sure, that was a week
Was
ago.
it? That's who they played?
Yeah.
I
They
feel
lost
like I
2-0.
continuously picked against them. and it
Well,
hasn't
this is their
worked.
time to not shine and get crushed by Columbus here. So
Keep
works.
shining.
Matt, do you have anything else in soccer?
Nashville, South Carolina minus 145 over Sporting Kansas City.
Nashville, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
It is kind of frustrating,
I
I will say. This totally goes into Matt's argument. The MLS looks like such a joke league, and it makes soccer look like a joke when they can't even decide if it's FC or SC. So, just decide.
Fourth Carolina or South Carolina?
Fourth Carolina, yes. The fourth.
North Carolina.
But, like, you got FC Dallas, then you got, SC here. It's just too much. It's too much. Just pick.
It looks well, I mean, America, why? Honestly, football club sounds so much cooler than soccer club.
I agree.
Why is it soccer in America? I feel like from a marketing standpoint, soccer should have been football from the beginning.
Yeah. Makes way more sense.
Who started soccer in America? Was it Pele?
I don't know who did it, but why did they decide on a different name? It's literally football everywhere else. Like even in Mexico, it's football. So how did that just get lost in translation?
It's actually Zapato ball.
That's shoe ball. Shoe ball.
But no, why wouldn't soccer in America has definitely been around before football in America, correct?
I would assume it came over with the English, right?
Chris is getting some stat. I mean, not the language or the people. All right. So, in the United States Football Association, which had formed in the 1910s as the official organizing body of American soccer, changed its name to the United States Soccer Football. So, they did both? Soccer football?
Hold on, I'm reading something. In 1869, Princeton and Rutgers held the first intercollegiate football contest in New Brunswick, New Jersey, playing a soccer-style game with rules adapted from the London Football Association. So it sounded like they adapted
what
all
does soccer style mean? I mean, we're getting so off track. We're getting so off track, and Greg is getting so pissed. I can't wait until the viewers can see this. The last 5 minutes, Greg's faces have just been like, duh. And now he's doing it again. But dude,
Mark's doing visual memes. I don't know.
No. Soccer hybrid.
This is definitely the time to try and get to the bottom of why it's soccer versus football. This is
next time we go axe throwing, we'll talk about it.
How many more picks do you have?
Oh God, no!
Did you guys see that soccer field yesterday?
Oh, that was rough. That was rough in El Salvador.
Awful. They're playing. That was the worst field I've ever seen in my life for a professional.
Who was playing soccer yesterday?
USA played El Salvador.
Soccer in Salvador.
Yeah, US played in El Salvador.
USA played at.
Dude,
it was a monsoon. It was like a Stand by Steve rain, and they played.
Oh God. So that was the craziest rain I've ever been in.
So it wasn't El Salvador's fault. It was
the weather.
It was weather, but also like the field wasn't kept up at all.
To be fair, they did offer Team USA to come back once over the course of the next 12 months, but they could only do it on Wednesdays afternoon.
And you have to call.
Your choice.
No emails.
Your choice.
Afternoon before 12:15.
I knew this was.
It was so perfect.
That was good. That was good.
I like how Mark is taking it as a slight.
It's not a slight. I just feel bad because I invited you.
Trust me, we know. We
don't care.
We also could have just gone without you. Like it's just a golf fun thing. Like it's not a big deal. You should not take any responsibility for it. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
You should probably take responsibility.
And then Greg says shit like he's about to. And it makes me
that I can't do anything about, but you should just block him out.
All right, what's the next sport?
No, it was a good time, good cause. Okay,
true.
Rain happens.
Block him out like the Clouds should have blocked out the rain that day and not ruined our round of golf.
Exactly. I'm taking out of the MLS. I'm going to Serie A and closing out soccer. Fortaleza versus America Mineiro plus 105. Internacional versus Botafogo because they cost me a parlay 2 weeks ago minus 120. Put those two together plus 276 coming back. Mike, anything else in soccer?
Nope, that's it.
Nope, all done.
All right, then I'm just going to assume Matt's done in soccer probably anyway. Let's get to the NBA Finals. We are actually, the Warriors are up 3-2. Mike, terrible picks last week as we tried to predict the NBA Finals for Game 5.
Yeah, mixed up Game 3 and 4. It was Game 4.
Yeah. The Celtics did, however, as you said in the text message after Game 5, they did lose the wrong game in that situation for sure. All the momentum feels like it's going all the way back to the Warriors as they try to close out the championship at home tomorrow. In Boston. Yeah. I said at home. I meant in Boston. In Game 6 tomorrow night. I mean,
I don't think they closed it out.
Feel free to get your Steph slander in because he's going to win the MVP if they win tomorrow.
Well, they won't win tomorrow. They might win at home in Game 7. I'm on the Celtics -4, -105, and we'll double dip with the -165. Andrew Wiggins, MVP. Wardell keeps forgetting to play full basketball games. What are you going to do?
I don't know what that is.
Did you see
Wardell's an actual name?
That was so funny. That whole situation was so good, Matt.
That can't be
the
real.
Dude that showed up and just
Shout
walked
out
on the court.
He doesn't need our promotion, but at Big Dolls TV, most of his stuff usually is like corny ass, like fake, like oh, here I'm giving a homeless guy $10, like he wants to just get popular. But it's cool.
Is that all I need to do?
Do a good deed. That's all I'm saying. Do a good deed without filming it. But he did like that was a good video. He snuck onto the court, did all that stuff. That was
been there before though. Yeah. That's why I don't think it can't be real.
I mean, it can't be. Why would it be fake?
A lot of his. So actually, Mike, now that you say this, a lot of his stuff is like BS stage stuff with a lot of YouTubers right now, which is kind of why I hate it. Like I like the authentic stuff where it's like. Yeah. So maybe you're right, dude.
I mean, he's been on the court before, like invited by the team and stuff.
But Mike, why would the Warriors allow that to happen as a publicity stunt during the finals that they're trying to win?
They don't. Yeah, they truly
don't need any of that.
Yeah, but like you really think?
Are you telling me
like, oh, big dolls? Let me call in a favor with the Warriors during like like he's getting a favor right now? Are you shitting me? Sorry,
I don't know.
I'm taking the Warriors +4 -115, Warriors +140 money line. Close it out. Be done with this. Win the NBA championship. Matt, anything in the game?
Golden State +4 -115 +140. Literally the easiest line in all of NBA history. There's no way this goes to Sunday. Steph Curry is literally better than LeBron James. He's one of the top 5 basketball players. He has literally changed the game of basketball, and it's honestly bizarre if you don't think that, Mike. You're a moron.
He 100% changed the game of basketball, but he's not better than LeBron James.
100. Okay, where's LeBron right now? Oh, LeBron had to. Oh, who are you? What's his name? Who's the dude from the Cavaliers? He's like. LeBron James, like, but
Kendrick
dude,
Perkins,
like, what's his name?
Or Richard Jefferson?
No, the big reporter. I don't want to say
Brian
Windhorst. I didn't want to be mean, but I didn't want to body shame.
You were
Windhorst, yeah. So Windhorst with the dumbest take of all time.
I didn't see it, but he is.
He's like, this is a paycheck game. Like, it's like really because they drafted Klay Thompson, they drafted Steph Curry, they drafted Draymond Green. They traded for Andrew Wiggins when he was terrible. Like
both of these teams, Celtics did it right too.
Okay, but what team did what LeBron played on did it right? No, he had to trade for what's his name?
Well, that's not on him. That's not on him. That's on management.
LeBron needs to pay. For his buddies.
That's on management.
Dude, LeBron needs to pay for superstars. Steph makes people around him better and makes them into champions. Steph Curry is way better than LeBron James, and it's not even funny, dude.
Mark, any picks in the game?
I'm also on. I'm on the Warriors +4 -115, Warriors +140 as well. I'm also going to take the Warriors money line for the fourth quarter at -105, and then I'm taking Warriors exact score win by 13 at +5,000.
Okay. Exact score. Warriors exact score +5,000.
Yep, 13. Okay. Every game's been
I'm
double
on
digits.
The Celtics. It has been. I'm on the Celtics first quarter though, with that -1.5, -120, Greg. That's my final pick there.
First quarter, -1.5, -120. Perfect. So I will say there was requests this week in terms of NBA picks that Chris trying to get into first place. No. All right, I'll save them. The picks are in now, so the lines are as of today, but I'll give them next week in terms of because they are for the draft. Should I? Well, I mean, now I want to know: do I give the entertainment picks or do I save those? Yeah. All right. Well, then I'll give the entertainment picks. We'll tease the NBA draft picks.
I still have a few picks from the game.
Okay, go ahead with your game picks. I'm not in the middle of talking or anything. Fine.
I don't want you to move on to give what's the entertainment pick you're giving?
You don't want to move on. Go with your picks.
No, what entertainment are you going to? The Emmys?
It's Chris. It's Chris's
okay,
picks.
Chris, but what is it? The entertainment for what? So what Chris
nobody's
is saying,
hearing him, so stop having a conversation with him and let's actually do the show.
So what are your picks?
What?
God. So upset. It's Steph Curry to score 1+3 in every quarter +250. It's all I wanted to get in while we were still on basketball, not moving to the Grammys. Sorry. Go ahead, Greg, with Chris's
not the Grammys.
Grammys pick.
Still not the Grammys.
Everyone remember, all the comments could say at the 42-minute mark, Greg got really mad.
Yeah, I am.
Greg got super upset.
+3 every quarter. What were the odds on it?
+250.
+250. I mean, you spent 20 minutes yelling about LeBron James versus Steph Curry.
Oh, I thought this was a
given
sports
the picks
show.
out then.
Sorry,
it is a sports show. It's also about giving picks out. You're having a conversation about something unrelated.
We're in minute 43 trying to eat up time here because there's 3 sports going on. Sorry for making conversation.
We have
with someone who's not on the show. Chris, how are you?
5 sports to still hit. We'll see if we get to them.
Hi, Mom.
We
Hi,
can skip
guys.
darts.
We can. That's fine.
Mike wants to skip darts.
Since I won't give out Chris's entertainment picks, considering it was a tease for all the other stuff, we'll just go to tennis then. Mike, where are you at in tennis?
I wanted to hear the entertainment picks.
No, well, we'll get to them at some point.
All right, Herbert Hurkacz, +136. +136 against Mark Sky, FAA.
It's not a terrible.
Going with the homeland there.
Really?
Take the value.
I almost went FAA just to.
I mean, if I pick either one of these, the other one's gonna win. So I'm staying away.
Mark, what do you have? In tennis?
I am in Halle. I don't know where this tennis tournament is. HALLE.
Is it Germany?
It's on grass.
It's probably Hall. I'm taking Oscar Ott against Nicolas Basilashvili. Oscar Ott's at -110. And then in that same tournament, same location, I'm going on Greeksport this week. He screwed me last week, but I'm taking Talon Greeksport +141 against Roberto Batista, a gut. He's got a gut.
Batista certainly does not have a gut.
I don't think he does either.
No, he does have a gut at the end of his name.
Shout out, Chris. In post, pyrotechnics. Right?
I was going to say, we need to get the GIF. We need to get the entrance with just the fireworks in the background. Matt, do you have anything?
Now that's entertainment picks.
We're back. Give the entertainment picks now.
Oh, no.
Matt, anything in tennis?
Laszlo Desir +460 over Karen Kurucherov.
Laszlo, you're a big Desir guy, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm always saying. And I play the djembe. Go ahead, Mike, with your pick.
I don't even know. I have no idea.
I'm in Berlin here.
A djembe is a drum.
I understand that it's a drum. I got that from the hand motion.
I'm playing the bass.
Go ahead, Mike.
Slap of the bass?
Yeah.
I'm on Maria Sakkari.
Clap?
What do you say? I didn't hear you. Maria Sakkari, -121.
Slap in the bass.
In Berlin.
I asked if you knew the clap. It's the different.
Yeah.
It's a movie with Chris hates the guy Jonah Hill and what's his name? The Australian guy who played Arthur in that one movie.
Oh, Russell. Yeah, Russell Brand.
Yeah, Russell Brand.
Yeah.
All right.
No one. No.
I don't know.
Get him to the Greek. I know the I know the movie.
He's like, I don't know the lyrics. I just play the drum and go.
He's like, I just stand here and smile. It's a great chip.
That's the quote.
Stan Wawrinka +105, Ryan Peniston -157.
Peniston?
Those two together +236. Exactly. Elena Gabriela Ruse -113 in a complete spite pick against the person that cost me 8 units last week. And then Sorana Cirstia -115. Those two together +252. Does that close out tennis, or do you have more?
I have
Mike?
more.
I have
well.
one final pick. Yeah.
All right. I'll take Mike, and then we'll go to Mark.
All right. Camilla Giorgi, -4, -105. The game spread there. She's ranked 26 in the world. She's on the up. Lauren Davis was ranked 26. Now she's only down to 90. So I'm going to go with Giorgi to cover.
All right, Mark?
So I'm actually in that Stan Wawrinka match. I'm on Tommy Paul at -124.
Ooh.
I'm going to parlay that one with Bodic van de Schanzope at -139. That comes back at +211. I don't know. I don't think I told you earlier. I wanted to parlay Oscar Ott and Greeksport together, those two in Germany.
Okay.
That parlay comes back at +360. And then I have.
Are you hold on? Are you taking Van de Zandschulp -139 as well?
So those two.
And then you're putting Paul and
Yeah, Paul and Zandschulp together parlay. and then I just have two more in the
What's that parlay? Hold on.
207 or no 211. I'm sorry, 211.
I
All
just
right,
had
give me
two
your last
more.
ones.
I've been talking for a half hour about tennis picks. Just two more.
I mean,
Go
What's
ahead.
see
What's
this
your
guy.
last two?
He doesn't want to move on, but I never mind. I don't have any
I
more.
want to
I'm
move
done.
on. That's
I'm
what
done.
I want.
I'm done.
No, give your
Kalinskaya
picks.
plus 5.5, minus 115. Kudermatova minus 157. Done.
I mean, why would you just make up names? Say real people.
It does sound like fake people.
They are real people.
Yeah, I'll take-
Veronika Kudermatova against Ludmila Samsonova. None of those names sound real.
I'll take Mario. He's a plumber, and Luigi. It's his brother for plus.
You definitely took
4,000.
that from somewhere because that was
As
too
if
good.
Nolan.
Too
As if
good.
That was too good.
Too good to be
Got him
natural.
stolen.
All right.
Then he points to his head. Yeah, straight off the top of the dome. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You don't even know what's going on up in here.
Let's go to the UFC then. Let's go to the UFC Fight Night, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett is the main event. Mark, do you have anything in the UFC?
I do. I'm gonna start off with Court McGee at minus 124. I've talked some shit on Court before, but I like him against Jeremiah Wells. So
I'm also on Court McGee minus 124.
I'm on Jeremiah Wells.
Uh,
Philly stand up.
oh no.
Even odds. He could get clinic for 3 rounds or he could knock him out. But thank you for standing up.
Philly stand up.
I was like, what is he doing? I thought it was a different bit. I thought it was unrelated.
For the visual listeners.
such a goof. This one's for the bucket. Guram Kutateladze plus 135. I'm going with the bucket on this one, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's he fighting against again?
Damir Ismagulov.
I don't know. Whoever wins the bucket and Double B will probably be like, hey, I like both of these guys.
Yeah, I picked that guy. Yeah.
So no.
Any relation to Zhumagulov?
I don't think so.
That's your guy.
Do you have any picks in the UFC, Matt?
Joe Jarvis' sister, Jasmine Judas Vicious, minus 250 over Natalie Silva.
She's also on my card.
She's
Yeah,
also on
Jasmine
your card?
Aladdin's wife.
Jazuda Vicious. The boys are hot. Zuda Vicious.
I mean,
Taste
it's
it, taste it.
just an absolute clown show. Mike, what's your next one?
My other pick is I have Jude Vicious in a parlay, but I'll wait there. But Maria Oliveira plus 205. She's got some tough losses against future champ Marina Rodriguez, so I like her at some value here. We give some value.
All the names we say, and that's the one you trip up on?
I don't know if it's not Oliveira.
Yeah, there's the A at the end, which
Yeah,
throws
no,
off.
it's not Oliveira. The
Oliveira.
I would be.
It's Oliveria.
Oh.
Right? Just add a little E.
That's
probably
something like
right.
that. Oliveria.
It's probably close.
I'll take it.
I'm taking.
Yeah, that's
I'm
probably
taking
better.
this actually hurts, but I'm taking Joe Lozon plus 139 against Donald Cerrone. Hang it up, cowboy. It's over.
Lozon needs to hang it.
Joe's
When's the last
looked better.
time Lozon fought too, though?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I mean, he's
Joe
looked
Lozon's here
better.
to
Wait,
fight.
2016, 2019.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's like a story, and I may be making this up. It's maybe the internet rumors that him and his brother got into a fight on like the front lawn at Thanksgiving once, like a legitimate MMA fight on the front lawn. So he probably looked good in that one. I'm taking Joe Lozon in that.
That's
fight.
happened at our Christmases before.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it never gets physical. Is there any other picks outside of the main event?
I have one
I
more
just have a
outside of the
parlay.
event.
So
All right, give me yours, then I'll take your parlay, and then Matt.
All right, so I have Kevin
got
Holland minus 290, and then I have the Joe Jaravis's sister.
I got that
with,
one.
Yeah,
Minus
but that one's
250.
going to be with.
Oh, you put them
yeah,
together?
It's going to be with Kevin Holland in a new parlay with the main event. So don't write the odds yet. I was just telling you.
Okay. Mike, your parlay.
yeah, you can put them all straight on my card too, but it's gonna be Phil Hawes minus 265, Kevin Holland minus 290, Jesuda Vicious minus 250, and Cody Stamen minus 525.
Cody Stamen minus 525. So it's Hawes, Holland, Jasudavicius,
And Stamen.
Stamen.
If Holland loses
And
to
what's
Tim
the
Means, I
parlay?
quit the sport. Plus 209.
What's the parlay?
Plus 209.
Plus 209. I'm going to add Tim Means to the card simply because he's the dirty bird. And you guys like Kevin Holland way too much.
The dirty
Plus
bird.
230. Professional fighter, Tim Means. Matt, you said you had one more.
Yeah, Phil Hawes, Penn State's own, minus 265 over Darren Wynn.
Phil Hawes minus 265 right there for you. Okay. So, I can't, Mike, you throw everything off with the Jasudavicius, adding it to your card.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Great. You need a stenographer.
Yeah, I definitely do. Or someone to write all this shit down while we're doing it. Doesn't matter.
If only we had a producer that someone had conversations with.
Let's get to the main event. Let's get to the main event. Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett. Kattar coming in as the heavy favorite, minus 240. Josh Emmett plus 193 on the back end. Mark, give me your pick.
I'm on Calvin Kattar minus 240. I'm putting them together with Jasudavicius and Holland. Comes back at plus 167.
Calvin Kattar minus 240 and plus 167 on your parlay. Mike.
I'm going to take Josh Emmett plus 193. I don't know. I like the value. I don't think Kattar should be that much favored. So I'm going to take the value.
I'm also on Josh Emmett plus 193. He's a really big 145er.
Yeah.
Big power.
I don't think he should be that big of a favorite.
Mike, anything in the main, or Matt, anything in the main event? Okay.
Don't have anything in the main event.
You were muted for a second there, I guess. I don't know. Mike.
Producer Chris coming in big with the joke, with the bit.
Yeah.
With the bit.
Not writing. Greg, you should be mad at Chris right now. He's ruining the show.
It's definitely him. Let's go to hockey. The NHL is in game one of the Stanley Cup Final. There are no lines for it. I assume nobody has any other picks. But I'm going back to the Australian Ice Hockey League. Melbourne Ice, Melbourne Mustangs, over 9.5, even money. Sydney Bears, Sydney Ice Dogs, over 9.5, minus 115. And putting those both together, and it comes back at plus 274. Anybody else have anything in hockey?
Yeah, I'm going to add those two and add the Canberra Brave and Newcastle North Stars over 7.5 at minus 115. And parlay those three together at plus 599. Because...
I really dislike
why? I'm the one that told you to take the overs pretty much, and then they both hit, and I'm the one that didn't hit my bets in the Australian Hockey League. Even though I did the research and looked at some of the scores that were like 14-6. So I like this bet. Give me the Bears, Ice Dogs, Ice Mustangs. Wait, they're playing the same teams again? What the hell's...
Yeah, it's the same
I guess there's
ones.
not many teams in Australia.
What was the parlay?
$5.99. It's almost 6 units there. You value boys.
Plus $5.99. Mike, Matt, I assume nothing in hockey?
No, I got nothing in hockey in Australia, you know. Sorry, it didn't. I had something earlier and then it just slipped my mind.
All right, well, let's get into very quickly. We'll hit on a little bit of World Cup of Darts before we go to the U.S. Open. This will be very quick. First round World Cup of Darts lines are out. Premier League just finished. Mike almost had it. It was very, very close.
Mike falling asleep.
I'll go through Denmark over Singapore plus 110, Ireland versus Canada, Ireland minus 165, Sweden over South Africa minus 120, Ireland, Sweden plus 194 parlay, and then Scotland, Australia, Belgium, England, Germany, Austria all parlayed plus 153 first round. Mark,
he sounds like he's singing that song. West Virginia. I'm just gonna take the homeland over USA.
Are you talking about the Billy Joel song?
Huh?
I'm
talking about the state song with the cartoon. I feel like Chris knew what I was talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He sings all the states, and he's like, Alabama, Arkansas. Come on, man, you know it. Don't make me.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Thank you, Mike.
Maybe I think I know what you're talking about too, but I can't.
It's countries.
It's countries. Yeah.
Name a few more states. Maybe I'll get it.
Delaware, and
You ran out. You ran out of Delaware.
Pennsylvania.
It really sounded like
Maine.
Delaware's the first state.
The Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. Yeah, that's a great
Yakko's
show.
World.
All right, Mike, play it. Might as well.
Might as well.
Mark,
Yeah,
Mark, I got
wow.
you Poland.
Oh,
I got you Poland versus USA minus 300. Mike, you're sleeping. Matt, anything
I
in
forgot
darts?
I could just
Yep,
do
I
it
got
on my
one.
phone too.
South Africa minus 110. Mike, Warner Brothers is going to sue us. South Africa minus 110 over Sweden.
All right, South Africa v. Sweden minus 110. I just have two futures. England to win the World Cup plus 450. Australia to win the World Cup plus 1,000. Those two. Let's get to the U.S. Open, the third and, I almost said final major, but this year it actually is not because the Open Championship is back. We move into, yet another major, this time in, where is it, Boston this week?
Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts.
All right, so right outside of Boston. A lot of contenders.
you
Dude,
know that?
come on, man. He just said that. He didn't.
What?
What?
I'm so confused.
I don't know. What are you talking
Wait,
about?
did you
I
say?
don't know what
Did
Mark's
you know
talking
It's
about.
that?
in it's in Brookline. I don't know what's going on.
I thought Matt was doing a bit.
I have
He
no idea what you're talking about.
He did say Chestnut Hill.
I mean, there
Correct
is
it?
a Chestnut Hill in
I
Boston.
know, but it's in
Or
Brookline.
This is in-
the Boston area.
This is in.
I'm confused now.
Brookline.
Was it not a
I don't
bit?
know. Oh.
Did I?
It's Brookline, but it's also the address is Chestnut Hill.
Yeah, I don't know what Mark's doing here.
I don't
thought
know
you were
either. I'm
doing a
very
bit.
confused.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, Colin Morikawa versus
No.
Hideki Matsuyama for the tournament minus 110. Matt, first pick in golf.
DeChambeau minus 110 over Harris English.
Tournament,
Yes.
Mike.
I'm going heavy on Will Zalatoris because he just plays well in every major. So Will Zalatoris over DJ minus 145.
You're going heavy on the scale too, buddy. Watch out for the marshmallows.
You said minus 145.
His jersey's a little tight.
Dude, people were not
Yeah,
happy.
minus
They said
145.
marshmallows were gross.
Yeah, they are nasty.
It was a disgusting bit. It was a disgusting bit.
But yeah, over DJ tournament matchup, and then Zalatoris over Sam Burns. I think it was Sam Burns minus 120 tournament matchup.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah. What's up? Is it my turn?
Golf pick. What is going? Are you on
No,
delay?
I'm just making sure. Justin
I went
Justin
to you.
Thomas minus 130. I'm still reeling. Tournament matchup
From
because
what?
I thought it was a bit. I looked like an idiot. It clearly wasn't a bit. Justin Thomas minus 130 over Xander Schauffele, who's my plus 110. I always look like an idiot. I
real?
know.
You're reeling? No one bet fishing.
I actually really like that one. I hope he falls. I really hope he falls. Speaking of Sam Burns, I'm taking him versus Max Homa in the tournament minus 130. I don't even know what just happened.
Mike's
calamity.
ring like just fell on top of him.
I had to catch it.
Things are falling apart very
reading
quickly
this.
here. Mike, Matt, what's your next golf pick?
Dustin Johnson plus 120 over Zalatoris tournament matchup.
Bro.
I mean,
It would be funny if one of the live guys did win. Yeah. Super Bowl
yeah,
54.
it would certainly make for a very interesting upcoming weeks when it comes to the golf, the golf situation between the two tours currently.
Somehow Mike had an earthquake during these picks. I don't know what was going on.
I was being a fish. You were reeling it in.
I was being a fish. Name of the episode, I was being a fish.
He saved Mark from looking like the dumbest person on the show this week.
You know, I was being a fish. I don't know how you don't understand what I was doing. I was literally being a fish. How could you not get that?
Wasn't given any kind of fin.
It's understandable.
God damn.
Nothing.
I thought it was understandable.
You were just doing this.
You've never seen that dance move on the dance floor when somebody does that?
The dance move on the dance floor.
Let me tell you, if there's one reason to go and watch the video version on youtube.com/c/theunderdog, it's for Mike being a fish.
And then it fell on me, and as I was doing, Mark got caught with the hook. It was a whole scene.
It's unbelievable. Mark, what's your next
I'm gonna
pick?
take Brooks Koepka in a tournament matchup at +115 against Dustin Johnson. Brooks is he's pissed off about all the questions he's getting about the live golf. So
well, because he's not relevant. He's not gonna get paid.
No, he's relevant. He's relevant. He's on the right tour. If you're on the live, it's irrelevant.
The thing is, he didn't take the check because they offered him less money than DeChambeau. That's why he didn't take the check.
Is that true, or is that just what you're saying as a DeChambeau fan?
No,
I feel like that's alleged.
That's alleged, but it's a pretty good rumor.
It's a rumor that I would expect to come from a DeChambeau fan.
Shout out DeChambeau, my guy. Me and him are splitting the winnings from the first LIV
Are you
event.
still a DeChambeau fan, or is he technically irrelevant to you now?
No, still DeChambeau. Look, I have... This is also a DeChambeau fan.
If you had a picture of Bryson on,
I thought he had his Cobra hat.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna pull that Cobra hat. Yeah,
he's gonna go.
I got Zalatoris
well, he runs
over.
Away.
I was gonna say Zalatoris over Nyman first round -110 as well.
Joaquin Nyman first round. What was it? -115.
-110.
-110. I have Matthew Fitzpatrick over Shane Lowry tournament matchup -110. I also have Will Zalatoris top 20, Mike -120. Matt, anything else in golf?
Answer +130 over Billy Horschel tournament matchup.
What were the odds? -120.
+120 actually.
+120.
Yeah.
I couldn't find that, Greg, but if that's -120, I'll take it.
You have to go down at the bottom of Bovada, and there is when you hit more, there's tournament finishes.
Okay,
is where I found that.
Well, then I want that.
I figured you would.
I want that.
I also have Tony Finau top 20 -105.
Not bad.
So I'm taking him there as well. Mark, what's your next one?
All to miss the cut. I'm taking DeChambeau and Mickelson to miss the cut at +120.
Mickelson, DeChambeau.
He's a PGA Tour truther
rider,
dude. That's the lamest pick I've ever.
They haven't been playing. They haven't been playing golf.
Oh my god, dude!
I like those odds.
They haven't been playing much golf. DeChambeau's got the hand injury. Phil's got all of this shit going on. He hasn't been playing much golf. Now they're going to the U.S. Open. This is the toughest test in golf, right? So,
Mark,
supposedly going to be a hard course.
You are a PGA dork. You are the guys that defend the PGA Shield like a dork with that pick right there. Shout out Liv. I'm a Liv guy. I'm getting a Liv tattoo on my butt the other day.
Super Bowl 54.
Yeah, 54 on your ass. There you go.
Shout out the Cardinals.
He's a big Tom Brady guy. Mark, what were the odds of that one?
+120. And just because I hate the Liv so much, I'm going to take Dustin Johnson, Phil Mickelson, and Sergio Garcia to all miss the cut at +600. Because the Liv is terrible. I didn't watch any of it.
It was the Chiefs Super Bowl.
I lied. I did like the Liv. Yeah. It was a good product on YouTube.
All right, I'm happy to hear you like the Liv.
I do like the Liv. Matt was about to drive over here and check on my well-being.
All right, give me Jim Furyk to win it all +50,000.
I like it.
Okay, Jim Furyk to win.
Best head tan you've ever seen. You ever see that guy when he takes his hat off on Sunday? It's white.
My last pick is Joaquin Nyman, top 20 +100. Mike, anything else?
Yeah, I have Cam Smith over Spieth +100 tournament matchup, And
tournament
matchup.
Tournament.
And then Cam Smith over Xander Schauffele plus 125 tournament matchup.
Cam Smith versus Schauffele.
Yep, plus 125.
Tournament plus 125. What was the Spieth odds?
Even.
Yeah, there it is.
It was a great tan.
Don't
So
reference
ridiculous.
Chris by his name, but the tan is ridiculous.
I mean, the fact of the matter is the part. It's not referencing Chris. It's having the conversation with him when no one else can hear what he's saying but you.
I love that everyone. I love that Chris knows I just said that just so to get him
So
angry.
dumb.
Just to get him
It's
angry.
so dumb. Go ahead, Mark.
I'm gonna take. This is a shout out to an actual local golfer, a guy from a great university, just like Adam Sandler's character in Hustle.
It's $100, Mike.
It's not $100. I didn't make the joke. So, and
somebody
Greg
else
already did it. $100 my way. Send it my way. Brandon Matthews, Temple's probably greatest golfer. I'm gonna take him to have a hole in one at plus 15,000.
I mean,
Temple's greatest golfer is John Chaney. Shout out.
Oh man,
Why can't
it was
I
gonna
think
be
of it?
so
Why
good.
can't I
It was
think of it
gonna be
either?
so good.
Why can't I think of it either?
What is the golf course? Why can't I think of it?
Straight down the street. Why can't
Walnut
I think
Lane.
of it?
Shout out Walnut
Lane.
Lane.
I couldn't think of it either.
Shout out John Chaney. Rest in peace. Walnut Lane. Rest in peace.
all right, are all your picks done,
yes.
Mark? Mike, you're done.
Yep.
Matt, you're done. Is Jim Furyk to win a 50,000 your last pick?
Yeah, before the challenge, yes.
All right, then let's go into the challenge. Another challenge dub for me. I'm all of a sudden in the thick of it with 4 straight wins. I'm going to ride the hot hand. I'm taking Tony Finau plus 4,000, and I'm taking Finau to win outright on my card plus 4,000. Mark.
I'm gonna go back to Matthew Fitzpatrick and put him on my card at plus 2,800. He's been playing some good golf. Had the lead last week, and went to Northwestern for a year, so that's cool.
All right, Mike.
I'm going to take Will Zalatoris plus 2,200. I want it on my card. I think he finally makes the jump this time. Wins his first major.
Is it the U.S. Open about putting, the one thing he really can't do?
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard course,
All right,
so
just
we'll
making
see.
sure.
We'll see.
Matt, close us out with your if you take Jim Furyk for the challenge.
Nah, I'm not taking that. That would be a terrible pick. I'm taking Kevin Na plus 15,000. Also put it on my card.
All right, Kevin Na plus 15,000.
Shout out my boys from the Live Tour.
There's another live guy.
I think that's why he picked him, Mike. All right,
Thank you.
well, fellas, good episode. Good to have everybody back. We teased it for most of the episode. The entertainment picks. Who will be cast as the next James Bond after Daniel Craig? Idris Elba plus 275. And which city will Grand Theft Auto 6 be based on? Miami plus 125. Those are Chris's. I will say he is riding the Steve is going to die in season 4 Stranger Things pick from way back.
The odds are getting better for him. Yeah, the odds are getting better.
It has moved to minus
Makes me
150,
very-
which is insane.
Sucker bet.
Ooh.
Oh, we're going to see. I mean,
He got it at better odds, though.
I don't know what were the odds when Chris got it?
Plus 500. We talked about it on the Underdog. It was plus 500. I think it's a sucker bet. You can listen Friday mornings, the Underdog on your drive to work. We talked about it. I told you it's the worst pick of all time.
Don't spoil.
That show does
Don't
not.
spoil.
Don't
spoil.
That show only kills off Rudy. That show does not kill off people that are important. That everyone will still be alive. It'll be all hoity-toity club, country club, hunky-dory. It's going to be fine. That's all it is, baby.
Let's go win some bets.